Welcome back to our channel, World Coins History. As you knew that old is gold, but these rare states $quarter coins that are most valuable than you think, don't spend one of them. You're lucky if you have one of these, so please watch complete video and find your treasure. Let's start this. Top 1. Today's story is one you don't want to miss. We're diving deep into one of the most fascinating quarters from the United States Mint, the 2001 Vermont State Quarter. A coin filled with American spirit, rare details, and hidden surprises that collectors across the country are still chasing to this day. This isn't just a quarter, it's a tribute to the strength of freedom, the beauty of tradition, and a design that captured collectors' hearts the moment it entered circulation. And there's a reason why some versions of this coin have sold for serious money in coin shops and auctions, because certain rare errors and high-grade examples have turned this 25-cent piece into a small treasure. So if you're a collector, a coin hunter, or someone who just loves history tucked into metal, don't blink, don't skip, because we're about to reveal what makes the Vermont Quarter not only beautiful but also extremely valuable for those lucky enough to find the right one. Let's start with the design, and wow, what a powerful image it carries. The reverse of the Vermont Quarter shows two majestic maple trees, one with sap buckets, and in the center, a man collecting sap with the words freedom and unity written boldly across. That's not just a pretty picture, it's a direct nod to Vermont's centuries-old maple syrup culture and a reflection of its proud independence and natural strength. Now here's where it gets exciting for collectors, because not every Vermont quarter came out of the mint looking perfect. And those imperfections, well, they're what makes this coin an absolute gem for treasure hunters. Some rare versions of the 2001 Vermont Quarter have what's called a die crack. These show up as raised lines across parts of the coin where the die started to wear down. Others feature dramatic off-center strikes, where the image is pushed slightly to one side, giving it a truly unique look that collectors love to see. Then there are the double die errors, and yes, some Vermont quarters show doubling on the words or tree details, especially around freedom or Vermont. And when you catch one of those in high mint state condition, you're holding something special that collectors all over the US are keeping an eye out for. There have even been reports of coins with filled dies, where details like the sap buckets or fine lines of the trees come out soft or completely missing due to mint grease, and these variations, when found untouched and clean, have gone on to grab attention from serious collectors. What's even more thrilling is that these coins have turned up in the most unexpected places. From a dealer in Oklahoma who sold an MS-67 error version for over $150, to a small coin expo in Utah where a collector proudly paid more than $120 for a sharply struck satin finish version with clean surfaces and no blemishes. And don't forget the Philadelphia and Denver mint marks. Both versions are being hunted for, and both have been reported with rare anomalies. Coins from Denver in particular have shown slightly off strikes and planchet issues, making them especially attractive to those building full error sets. If you're a collector looking to build value in your collection, here's a tip: check the rim. Many Vermont quarters with high grading potential show strong, clear reading around the edge and no signs of wear on the tops of the trees or lettering. The better the detail, the more powerful the coin becomes when sent in for grading. Also, keep your eyes open for original mint sets, especially the 2001 US Mint proof and uncirculated sets that contain Vermont quarters with beautiful satin finishes. These sets, when untouched, have become increasingly rare and can boost your chances of scoring a high-grade Vermont quarter worth far more than face value. And if you're someone who loves to roll hunt, don't skip the state quarters. Many collectors overlook them, thinking they're too common, but the truth is, those rare errors and high grades are still out there waiting to be found by sharp eyes and steady hands. So what makes the 2001 Vermont Quarter truly exciting isn't just its design or its history, it's the hunt, the chase, the thrill of pulling something rare out of what looks like ordinary pocket change. And that feeling, that rush, is exactly what keeps coin lovers searching through rolls, jars, and drawers day after day. Whether you're just starting your collection or you've been stacking coins for years, the Vermont Quarter deserves a place of honor in your lineup. It's a coin with heart, with heritage, and with the potential to surprise you at any moment. Some examples in top condition with rare doubling or die breaks have sold in Texas shows for over $140. Others, caught straight from mint rolls, have gone to auction in New York and reached bids over 130 when graded and certified, and the most amazing part? Every single one of those coins started just like yours, tucked away in a pocket, resting in a coin jar, or passed quietly in change from a store. So before you spend that Vermont quarter, take another look. Study the trees. Inspect the lettering. Examine the rims. You never know what treasure might be staring right back at you, quietly waiting to be discovered. Top 2. If you've got a Florida quarter from 2004 sitting quietly in your pocket or maybe stashed away in your coin jar at home, don't rush to spend it just yet, because this is one of those quarters that carries a story, a mystery, and for some lucky collectors, a small fortune in the palm of their hands. The 2004 Florida quarter is part of the iconic 50-state quarters program. But it's far from ordinary. It features a legendary journey, rare errors, and surprising varieties that have captured the attention of collectors all over the country, and in today's video, I'm going to share with you exactly why this coin stands out from the rest, what to look for, what makes it valuable, and why collectors everywhere are still searching for it like buried treasure. So if you love coins or you're just curious about the hidden gems in your spare change, don't miss a second of this one, because I'm about to tell you things that could change the way you look at this beautiful quarter forever. Now, take a closer look at this coin's design. It's simply breathtaking. The reverse shows a Spanish galleon sailing near the coast, with a space shuttle soaring into the sky and palm trees waving in the breeze, a perfect blend of Florida's deep-rooted history and bold future. But behind that design lies something even more exciting for collectors. A series of minting quirks and error varieties that have transformed this coin into a mini goldmine for sharp-eyed collectors. Some 2004 Florida quarters were struck with what we call double die errors, where parts of the design like the ship's sails or the lettering appear doubled under magnification. There are also coins that came with filled die errors, where minting grease blocked the finer details, leaving some quarters with faint or missing features like parts of the space shuttle or even parts of the palm trees completely vanished. And don't forget about off-center strikes. There are examples out there where the entire design is pushed slightly off the coin center, creating an eye-catching and collectible piece that's anything but ordinary. Collectors have also reported Florida quarters with die cracks, rim cuts, and even weak strike anomalies. And when these are combined with mint state condition, the value skyrockets for those lucky enough to find one. These aren't just theories. These error coins have been found and sold, and some have changed hands at coin shows and auctions for serious cash. There was a stunning example found in California that showed a clear double die on the sails and palm trees, and that coin sold for over $130 at a local show. Another collector in Georgia discovered an off-center version with a strong reverse strike. It was graded MS-67 and fetched over $150 at a regional coin expo. That's the magic of this coin. It's hiding in plain sight, but when the right version is found, the value jumps from pocket change to prized treasure. Now if you're a collector or just getting into this amazing hobby, here's a big tip. Always check your Florida quarters under good lighting. Look at the sails of the ship, check the space shuttle closely, inspect the edges for any cracks or cuts, and make sure the text around the rim is clear and evenly spaced. And if you've got rolls of state quarters at home or access to bank boxes, search carefully. These errors can still be found by everyday people like you and me who take the time to look. Also remember that quarters with full, sharp details and clean, uncirculated surfaces have a much better chance of being graded highly, and those high-grade coins with rare errors are the ones that light up auctions and draw big offers from collectors. So don't assume every Florida quarter is the same, because they're not. Some carry history, some carry beauty, and a few carry serious value. This is one of those coins that blends American pride with discovery, and that's why collectors love it so much. If you ever get your hands on a flawless example with a visible error or a crisp satin finish from a mint set, don't rush to spend it. Take the time to have it checked by a professional grader or show it at a local coin event. In some cities like Denver and Chicago, these coins have been sold at events for over $120, and in smaller shows from Texas to New York, demand for certified Florida quarters is still rising. And here's the part that blows people away. Every one of those valuable coins started life the same way yours did, from a roll, a register, or change from a gas station. It's the thrill of the hunt, the attention to detail, and the collector's eye that turns them into treasure. So the next time you hold a Florida 2004 quarter, don't look at it as just a coin, see it as a chance to hold a piece of American history and maybe, just maybe, something a little more special than you expected. If you enjoyed this journey through the Florida State Quarter and you're passionate about coins, collecting, and discovering value in unexpected places, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel right now. We bring new stories, real coin finds, and collector tips every single week. And we'd love to have you join us on this journey. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever found a Florida quarter with an error? Do you have one with sharp detail or a mint mark you're curious about? Let us know and share your discoveries with the community. Until next time, stay sharp, stay curious, and keep searching, because the next rare coin could already be in your hands. Top 3. I'm going to tell you something very special, something that every collector, every coin finder, and every curious treasure hunter needs to hear about. The 2005 United States Oregon quarter is not just another quarter in your change, it's a silent beauty with hidden stories. And today, you're going to discover what makes it so special. If you love coins or you're someone who wants to find value hiding in plain sight, then don't miss even a second of this video, because what I'm about to reveal could change how you look at your everyday change forever. Let's begin with what makes the Oregon quarter truly unforgettable. It was released in 2005 as part of the legendary 50 State Quarters program, but unlike other quarters, this one holds a breathtaking scene right on its reverse side. That scene is none other than Crater Lake, one of the deepest and clearest lakes in the United States, with the mysterious Wizard Island rising from its center and tall pine trees standing calm in the background. But here's where things get exciting for collectors, because while millions of Oregon quarters were minted, a small number of them were struck with rare and unusual errors, the kind that can turn this coin from pocket change into auction gold. Some coins were found with doubled lettering. That means the words Crater Lake or Oregon appear with a shadow-like second strike, and those are super attractive to error collectors. Others have off-center strikes or die cracks. These flaws happen during the minting process and can add huge value depending on how sharp and clean the error appears. Imagine holding a coin where the island looks slightly shifted or where the rim has extra metal from a die chip. That's the kind of coin that gets snatched up by serious collectors. One such coin was found by a lucky collector in Texas. It had a beautiful double die on the trees and lettering and was later sold in a private deal for over $130. Another collector in Florida discovered an off-center Oregon quarter straight from a bank roll, and that one was picked up by a coin shop for more than $125 in cash during a show. It's these kinds of finds that make the Oregon quarter such a thrilling hunt for coin lovers. Now if you're a collector or you want to start collecting, here's what you need to look for. Always inspect the rim and the edges. Errors like rim cuts or die breaks often show up in these areas. Use a magnifier and look closely at the words Crater Lake and Oregon. Doubling will show clearly in those letters if it's there. Check both the Philadelphia Mint marked P and the Denver Mint marked D coins. Both have had errors and both are worth checking with equal attention. And don't forget about condition. Shiny surfaces, full details, and no scratches mean higher grades, and higher grades bring much higher prices in the coin market. If you've got rolls of quarters at home, go through them slowly, especially if they came from banks or old coin jars, because these Oregon quarters are still being found in amazing condition. Collectors all across America, from California to Chicago, have been collecting these state quarters to complete their sets, and Oregon is one of the most desired because of its stunning design and rare error possibilities. This coin has everything: beauty, rarity, mystery, and the chance to find a hidden treasure in something that seems so ordinary. It's the perfect example of how a small coin can carry big stories, and even bigger value. If you're still watching right now, that means you truly care about finding value and learning every detail, and that's what real collectors do. So keep searching, keep looking through your change, and never stop paying attention to what others ignore, because the Oregon quarter might just surprise you, especially if you're the one who finds the next rare one. And if you've ever dreamed of finding a coin worth more than what's printed on it, then this is your moment to start the hunt. So go check your change jars, look through old coin folders, and even ask family members if they've got quarters from 2005, because this one is worth checking every time. Top 4. You are about to discover one of the most peaceful, artistic, and secretly valuable coins in the entire 50-state quarters collection, the 2001 Rhode Island quarter dollar. Don't scroll away, because what I'm about to reveal will make any coin collector or casual treasure hunter stop and say, wow, this coin may look calm with its sailboat and bridge design, but inside this small piece of metal hides the kind of mystery and rarity that keeps collectors up at night. It's not just a quarter. It's a story on a silver canvas, and I promise you'll never look at it the same again. The reverse of this quarter is like a painting carved in metal, the sailboat gliding across Narragansett Bay, the Pell Bridge in the background, and the title, The Ocean State, proudly displayed. It gives the feeling of freedom, breeze, and ocean waves. But behind all that beauty, there are error coins that have taken this simple design to the next level of rarity. Imagine holding a coin where the bridge appears double. Yes, a double die error found in Rhode Island quarters has made them stand out in auctions across California and New York. Some even show off-center strikes, where the whole image is shifted, giving the coin a tilted world look that drives collectors wild with excitement. And then there are those sweet mistakes like die cracks and rim cuds, tiny flaws from the mint that give birth to one-of-a-kind collectible pieces. Collectors have reported finding them in pocket change, in jars at home, even in rolls picked up from banks in cities like Atlanta and Detroit. One lucky collector in Ohio found a coin with a visible die clash, where the design of one side presses through faintly onto the other. Oh my America, how rare is that? Now listen close if you're a collector or even just getting into this passion, because this coin is a quiet legend. Always look carefully at the edges of your Rhode Island quarter. Check for broken rims, misaligned strikes, or extra metal that doesn't belong. Use a magnifier and don't rush. Some errors are so small they hide like buried treasure, waiting for the sharp eyes of a collector to spot them. And most importantly, never toss this coin away without a second look, especially if you find it shining just a little different from the rest. These kinds of coins have sold in coin shows and private collector sales for way more than their face value. And they're only getting harder to find. Coin dealers in cities like Miami, Chicago, and Phoenix have marked these with strong demand when found in mint state or with unique striking issues. And the best part? This is not some ancient coin locked behind glass. It was released in 2001, which means it could still be hiding in your change drawer right now. The thrill is real. This coin mixes beauty with hidden value in a way that captures the heart of American coin collecting. So next time you see a Rhode Island quarter, pause and study it, because it just might be one of the rare ones that collectors are chasing like gold. Don't forget to store your finds safely and keep them protected. Condition adds value, especially when you're holding something rare. Top 5, and last coin. We're stepping into the wild, untamed beauty of Alaska through a coin that isn't just rare but breathtaking, the 2012 Denali quarter dollar from the United States of America. You've probably seen many quarters in your life, but let me tell you, this one stands in a league of its own with a design that captures the strength of nature and the mystery of minting history all in one. This coin features a bold grizzly bear climbing across a rugged terrain in front of the majestic Mount Denali, and that's not just a pretty image, it's a collector's dream cast in metal. But here's the real thrill. The value of this coin doesn't just come from what's on it but from what might have gone wrong while it was made. There are rare error coins out there that have collectors flipping through their coin rolls faster than ever before. Double dies where the design looks like it was stamped twice, misaligned dies where the coin looks off-center, and die cracks that appear like veins of treasure running across the metal. Some Denali quarters even have retained grease errors, where details of the design are missing or blurred, making them not damaged but actually more desirable to collectors. People have found these hidden treasures in cities like Dallas, San Diego, and small towns where old coin jars sat untouched for years waiting to be discovered. And it's not just errors. Coins with a strong strike and deep details from the Denver Mint, especially in uncirculated condition, are fetching huge attention from collectors right now. So if you're someone who loves the thrill of the hunt, keep your eyes peeled for any 2012 Denali quarters with strong details or unusual features, and always check both sides because hidden errors can show up anywhere. Use a soft cloth when handling and store them in a protective coin flip because the condition matters so much when you're holding something rare. And for my collector friends, here's your tip: search through full rolls of 2012 quarters from banks or estate sales, because many rare examples are still out there hiding in plain sight, just waiting to be picked up by someone who knows what to look for. you might find that perfect gem in your pocket change or under the cushion in your couch. The thrill is in the discovery, and believe me, the reward is real. This coin has been making waves in collector circles, and with each passing year it's becoming harder to find in high quality or with striking errors that push its value through the roof. Imagine spotting one with a die clash where the outline of the bear faintly appears on the obverse side. That's the kind of error that's been sold in coin shows in Arizona and online auctions for prices well beyond its face value. And that's the beauty of the Denali Quarter. It's part nature, part history, and part mystery, and it keeps collectors coming back for more every single time. So next time you see a quarter, don't ignore it. Check that date, look closely at the bear and the mountain, and who knows, maybe your next coin find is the one that turns into your favorite piece of the collection. And if you love this kind of thrilling treasure talk, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment with your rare coin finds, and subscribe, because every week we uncover stories and coins that others overlook. And now for the true value. This coin was originally released at 25 cents.